So I hear you talking about signals, and I've read a little bit about your idea of where you think the future of the school may be. So can you speak a little bit as to how that would fit into a strategic plan and why a strategic plan is so important for a school like ours?
I think strategic plans often sort of have a bad name, and that it sounds like, just in a lot of people's experience, have not been particularly pleasant. It's just this big document filled with lots of kind of bureaucratic language, and it's kind of boring. What we've tried to do at Collegiate is really kind of slim that down, is to make it a very manageable document that's clear and direct. And it's not a strategic plan with like 500 different initiatives, and it's all kind of vague, and we'll say things like, we need to have the best education, which is obvious. It is to look to be more specific about that. And so the strategic, but to do that, I think you need to have a sense of where the world is headed. So, and I'll give you an example of what we're kind of working on at Collegiate. So one of the things that as we talk to people, realize is, global education is a really important aspect of what we want to do. So it wasn't just about like create 21st century learners or something like that. It was, we're going to look at a specific aspect, namely global education, go out, find out what people in our community are saying, because we have such enormous talent. We have at Collegiate, and I think clearly that's one of the things that draws me here, is especially being in the area that you all are in, right outside of DC, there's enormous talent. So, and people have so many experiences. So it is to draw on that experience and to gain idea of what some of these signals are that people are seeing. And then sort of leveraging that into a kind of a specific series of steps we'd like to take, but then also having the benefit of having all the resources that people have here. And I don't really primarily mean like financial, but it is just, somebody knows somebody who works in, Bengal or something, and that can translate into a partnership of whatever sort that is, or somebody who works, in DC at, the Department of Energy or something, and what does that translate into? Some things that we can do in terms of getting our kids out into the world and doing things. So I do think that is an important aspect, is, with that strong liberal arts background, translating in their kids are going out into the world and being able to do things. So I think that, my hope is on the strategic plan, to make that short story extraordinarily long, is to take our ideas and give our kids real opportunities to do something. That's why we're here, is to ensure these kids' future. And I think that's an opportunity to do it.